Hey all my YouTubers, I'm back again. It's been a few days since I've talked to you. You will have seen that I finished assembling the key cutter. I have yet to test it. Been a bit busy the last couple of days with other projects in life, you know, gardening, mowing the lawns, that kind of stuff. That project is waiting. I just need to cut the cruciform key. I'm going to probably grab a couple of normal blanks from the hardware store just to give it a bit of a try to see how effective it is with normal keys. So stay tuned, I'll put that on here soon in the next couple of days. I've also got a few other bits and pieces. Something interesting here that I've got. This is a very basic standalone CNC controller. Takes G-code from a SD card up here and drives a 3-axis CNC. So I've got something similar to this. This costs $20. I've got a bigger version on the homemade CNC mill, which I've been really happy with. I like the idea of standalone. I really like just having this box working like an industrial machine. I put the code into it and just run it. So this is really basic. I don't even think it's got interlocks. It's just got step and direction for 3 channels and 2 pins for power on the back there, if you can see, focuses. So I'll be powering that up in the next couple of days. Don't know what project I was going to put this on. I've got a Arduino with a 4-channel shield on it. I've got some NMEA 17 stepper motors with that. And I was umming and ahhing about making a laser engraver, because that's the other project bits that have arrived. That here is I think it's a 6-watt, I don't know, you can't believe these things, I'm sure it'll burn paper. That there is a little laser unit. Now, I was going to make a laser engraver, but I think what I'm actually going to do is get this to focus, is probably a good plan, if it will. Come on, focus. Anyway, yeah, there we go. So plan is actually now to mount this on the Tronxy that you see behind me there, and probably put a switch over on the PWM output for the fan. In fact, thinking about it, I probably don't even need to put a switch over. I just need to put a power switch, maybe even unplug this, and just splice the PWM control signal into the fan 2 controller. Now, that machine has got a fan 3 on the software, but for the life of me, I can't find out where to connect it, because if I could find that, I can just generate gerbers that talk to fan 3, and I can leave this all permanently connected with no switches or anything. So that's that project. Yeah, that was a good one. That came cheap, and I got it because it was the only one I got that actually had the safety glasses with it too. Being green, I don't know if I trust them, but we'll see. If I go blind, you'll know why. It's not because of what you think. Yeah, so that's that project. What I did get this for was because I wanted to run that on, make up a little CNC laser engraver, just to cut paper and balsa wood. I thought would be really good fun. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that just right now. I've got 4 little NMEA stepper motors. One of them is going to be initially tasked in the safe cracking project, because I just don't have the time to learn to do that manually. It's good fun. I think I found 2 of the digits, but getting the 3rd one is an order of magnitude harder again, so I don't want to spend 10 times more time than I've already spent on that. I'm just too time poor. So the project is, and I'll probably do it with Alex, that's going to be a safe cracker doing it in brute force with a little NMEA 17 stepper. Yeah, anyway, one of those. I keep getting that and the standard for GPS serial output mixed up. So one of those. What else am I going to have here? I just saw that this thing came with the, I have to have a look what this is. That came with the laser, so I'm not sure. And the other project that I'm still sort of working on right now is the Mark II of my mini quad here. This is an interesting little guy. You can see him there. This guy is cool because that's the only thing that's carbon fibre on that one. That is the underside. By putting the motors on the underside, the props don't get in the way of anything. I can make the whole size smaller. And if you look here, you'll wonder what's this strange hole and where's the room to put the controller and everything. So when you look at it, that already takes up most of the space on this. So the real beauty is I'm 3D printing them out here to take the camera, but all of the control boards, the VTX, the ESC, one more VTX, that's probably it. They are going to go vertically in here, which means I can put them through and they don't take up as much height, they don't make it much longer, because stacking them that way stacks them all together into 15mm with the camera on the end and a nice little aerodynamic 3D printed shell, which I'm going to print out of PETG with carbon to get a nice solid mount in there, and see how that little guy goes. It's been a long time since I made one of these little ones. This was one that I made about 6 years ago. This one was my first foray into cutting carbon fibre and fiddling with it. It turned out okay. It had some shortcomings. It was a lot more central. The CG was kept more in the middle, but since then that was really complex. It had 6 carbon fibre bits cut and everything. This one's only got the one. And I'm going to do it with the 3D printing. In fact, when I did this one, I don't even think I had a 3D printer yet. For those of you that know me, I really only got into it late when I felt that the technology had matured enough. I found lots of my friends were spending a lot of time making mistakes and not actually getting product out of it, and then at the end it wasn't that useful. I still get most of my stuff CNC machined out of China. Most of my stuff is functional aluminium, steel, stainless steel, even machined plastic parts, which are actually strong. That said, I've got the resin printer now, because in the last 2 years the technology in relation to the resins has come a long way, so I'm really happy with that, and I'm making a lot of functional products with that. The eSun Hard and Tough, I think it's called, is, I found, one of the best products that I've found out of all of the ones I've used. It's very forgiving. Its exposure range is quite broad, and when it's cleaned properly, and it's quite easy to clean afterwards, you can actually wipe it with the microfiber cloth dipped in IPA. It gives a result which is akin to injection molding, and it's extremely strong and waterproof. A lot of my projects are water based. So yeah, that's that. And the other thing that I'll be posting shortly as well, I'm working on a dyno to test some EDF motors running a water prop for a water project. So that's going to be an interesting one. I want to get some information and characterize a prop and some motor gearbox combinations. So watch me make that. That's going to be a really quick project in the next few days as well. So I think that's enough stuff for now. You know, you can hear the ADHD talking. So if you like some of those ideas, please comment, see what you want to watch, see if you have any other ideas you want me to look at. Like and subscribe if you want to get the updates and actually see me do these things. So thanks for watching. Bye.